Let's see. What else do we have in here? Oh yeah, there's the AI girlfriend one. That's definitely we can definitely watch that. Oh yeah, speaking of Aussie, we do have this. The Great Australian Snacking Disaster. How long was this one? This is over 3 years old. What do we have? What do we got? I'm not playing a Ford ad. It's not happening. Fuck off, Ford. Pay me. The man who... Oh, the guy who married Hatsune Miku. That's an... Oh, this is an ancient story. Why randomly do we just have Shy Lily? We talked about this guy in a stream maybe a week or two ago. They can't afford that. True. We could check that one out. But I did want to watch the more recent AI Girlfriend one. Was this the one I was watching?
Were you surprised when he proposed to you?
It was a beautiful and
Wait, actually, did I watch
moment.
the entire thing? I actually don't remember. Maybe I didn't. Okay. Someone requested the moon bear. I don't know what that is. Oh, we also have the Ahoy video. When video games were brown. Did I see Sam Time? I did see there was the Linux phone video. How long's the Sam Time video? Let's see. We could check out Sam Time. That's an option. I don't know. We got too many options this time. We actually have people sending me links. This is rare. So what do? We got AI Girlfriend. We have When Video Games Were Brown. We have Dank Pods talking about Vegemite. Probably not going to watch that. The Sam Time video is like 14 minutes long. So we could watch it, but it is a longer video from him. Dank Pods? We can do Dank Pods. Felt short given it was a success. I'm not opposed to watching. We can definitely go watch it. Good morning, children of the penguin. Hello. Hello. Welcome. If you want to live in Australia, you have to learn about the Vegemite at some point. Abso-fucking-lutely. So, this is Dank Podge. I am not entirely sure what this fucking video is. I don't know what the iSnack 2.0 Vegemite is. I feel like this kind of rings a bell, but I don't know why. Thank you for the Prime. Appreciate it. Thank you. If anyone has any Twitch Primes they happen to not have used... Wait, that reminds me. Do I have my Twitch Prime? Hold up. I feel like did mine reset? I actually don't know. I'll check afterwards. Both Mikan and Kylo are alive. We'll see if who's alive afterwards. Have you ever had Vegemite chicken salt sandwich? What the fuck was that sound? What the fuck was that sound? What? Did we hit a sub goal or something? What was that? I don't know what that sound was! Anyway, if anyone knows what the sound was, let me know. The Great Australian Snacking Disaster. And no, I've never had chicken salt and Vegemite. I don't want to die of sodium poisoning. Anyway. Video.
I mean, I don't know.
Vegemite. Said something about... Oh, we might have hit a sub goal then. Okay, that's probably what it was. Okay. I didn't get a pop-up on like the stream, so I actually don't know. It was the sound.
It's
True.
still good in this video.
Maybe don't open that one. Maybe don't open the 36-year-old jar of Vegemite.
Is an epic Australian
I get 1992. 34-year-old jar of Vegemite.
tale of easily, like, the worst named product of our generation. A name so bad it lasted 4 days. Yeah.
Wait, did it last? How long did Concord die? How many days was Concord? Marmite is better. I won't ban you because you gave me a sub, but 14 days. It died quicker than Concord. Yeah, how many days was Liz Truss? Liz Truss lettuce. 49 days. She lasted longer than Highguard. Anyway, so we're getting side tangented by bullshit. It died quicker than Concord.
Yes. 4 days. A huge company with endless offices and all these resources. And it's the thing we're talking about still made it to production.
Really?
What is Vegemite? It's the leftover yeast from beer making.
Yep,
So that's
yep.
why we're so Aussie about
Yep,
it. It's
yep.
yeast. It's been heated and concentrated into a black, salty paste. Brand newy too.
I'd call it a sludge, but yeah, we can go with that.
There you
Look
go.
at it.
Pretty benign looking. The stuff is pretty dense. Like, you got your teaspoon, and look, you can set it in there.
Yep,
It
yep,
stays. No, literally, I'm looking at the spoon clean. I absolutely adore this stuff, for real, ever since I was a
it's
kid.
good.
Right, I'm
Yeah.
a Vegemite kid. I can totally get why some people find it absolutely vile. The smell
They're
is
wrong.
something else. James of James Channel fame, he's
It's one of those things where if you've never had it before, it's rough. Did you see the MacBook Neo? Someone told me about that. No, but I someone did tell me about it. We'll take a look afterwards.
nuts about this stuff
Probably.
too.
I don't
And
forget.
we even tried to lubricate an engine with this stuff. Is this wild? Wow.
Yeah, that's what I would expect.
It
The overtake is available.
Mate, what the fuck is this? What is this shit? Let me change accounts.
didn't.
There we go. Oh, we about here? Yeah, here. Vegemite on avocado. Sorry? Sorry? What did you just say? No, I just don't have it on YouTube because YouTube sometimes breaks with it.
It didn't work. Culturally, we have a strong bond with United Kingdom, and they love this kind of stuff too. Marmite, that's their one. Although this is made in New Zealand. This is a plastic container though. This is glass. I haven't tried Marmite since I was like 6.
There's also another one. There's also Promite. Promite is what my sister was a fan of. Wait, sorry. Do they still have the exact... This is the jar this is like the branding they had like 20 fucking years ago. Do they still have the same branding? That's actually crazy.
Oh, it's different. Okay, the smell is actually very similar. Here we go.
Promite's also made in Australia.
Yeah, okay. It's kind of like 2 different companies' version of chocolate milk. It's chocolate milk, but then, like, clearly there's a difference, but it's of the same category. I mean,
I didn't like any of the others as a kid. I was a very picky eater. I've not tried Marmite or Promite since I was a kid, so I have no idea if I would enjoy them. Yeah, they're all yeast spreads. They're all functionally the same thing with different formulations, basically.
get the Mighty Mite happening.
All right, there's also Mighty Mite. Yeah.
There's so many versions of this stuff. It's like everyone's making booze or something. Woo! Woo! Oh, that's so different. What's happening? It's just getting right. Look, it jiggles.
Oh, I shouldn't do that.
It's like jam. Oh, I mean, Mighty Might sure is something. I mean, I like the mascot. He's kind of like, it's food. And just real quickly, if any of you actually want to try Vegemite, like you've got access to it and you don't know how to go about it, make a grilled cheese sandwich. And on the inside of one piece of bread, put this much on. See the picture here? That much. Don't overdo it. If you overdo it, you may have a bad first experience. You may never like it again. And if it tickles you, go harder.
I've never heard of doing it with the grilled cheese. That's not a bad idea. That's actually not a bad idea. Another good route to go down is with a scone. Or if you're an American, a biscuit. One of these.
The next time. Well, back in 2009, Vegemite sales were meh. Kraft Foods, who owned Vegemite, needed to do something.
I forgot they owned it. I don't know if this will work with Vegemite, but Marmite with strong cheddar and some grilled onions is amazing. I could see that working.
And fast. Funny enough, it was actually quite early days for big online surveys, like across the whole population. And so they launched one. They wanted to know, what were people doing with it? Like, were they...
Streaker. Edger. Nudist. Wait, this is a thing? I have never heard of anyone having avocado with Vegemite. Tomato, I know people do. I've never heard of avocado with it.
They mixing it with other stuff? Because Vegemite doesn't really have a shelf life. I mean, everything expires. Can I even find one on here? August 2026. Is there actually an expiry on this? I didn't know living things could live in some...
There's an expiry, but, like, if you have a 10-year-old jar of Vegemite, it's fine. The expiry is more of the plastic lid.
Something this salty. I don't know. We never threw it out. Some of the oldest jars in the cupboard, we'd still scrape the last bit out. But it's a product that you don't buy every week. This tiny little jar goes such a long way. It's why this massive commemorative jar from like 30-something years ago is so funny. Look how much this is. And through the online survey that they did, they realized mums were mixing it with Kraft Philly cream cheese to take the edge off for their kids. I mean, just use less if you want to take the edge off. I have core memories of staying at my pop's house and he made me toast as like a 5-year-old, and like I nearly died of sodium poisoning. And he even backed off and went easy on me. But Kraft took note of this, and they own Kraft Philly cheese as well. So like, oh well, this works well. Mix cheese and Vegemite in one go.
Oh yes, I do remember this.
I mean, I don't like processed cream cheese, so it doesn't really interest me at all. And the online campaign on how folks use Vegemite was like a huge success. Like 300,000 people took part. In a country with a population the size of ours, that's actual something. And in 2009, it was released as a Name Me product. They'd already made the recipe.
I do remember this. Okay.
Already made the thing, it just needed a name. Now, I know what you're all thinking, and like the perfect name for a cheesy Vegemite. Cheesy Mite. Already trademarked by Baker's Delight. I mean, they do Cheddarmite scrolls, which, I've talked about a lot of. It's like a cinnamon roll, but it's Vegemite and cheese instead. Oh, gosh, they're so good. Well, out of all the thousands upon thousands of names and suggestions, the name that they went with... I Snack 2.0. Yeah.
Never let the internet name stuff.
It wasn't the most popular name picked from a big public vote. It wasn't like, people all put their pitch in. The executives take out all the bum-related ones and the penis and willy-related ones, because that's what most online polls are. It's like 99% garbage and then 1% actual submissions. Turns out the original suggestion of this was I Spread 2.0. Still not good, but Kraft wanted association with healthy snacking. Healthy snacking with the combination of cheese and salt. It's like the old food pyramid. It's like it's telling us to eat heaps of bread. You shouldn't. It's like really, it was only half of someone's suggestion, and then they just kind of made it worse. Like, why bother asking people if you're not even going to listen to them? But Kraft, they must have thought they had a winner. Because, mate, they chose one heck of a day to launch it with. The day was September 26, 2009. Also known as the 2009 AFL Grand Final. A religious experience for a lot of the Aussie population. It's the Super Bowl of Australia. And compared to the NFL halftime shows, we really do look like the largest podunk small town in the world. Yeah. It was...
We just have some fucking Australian band that no one's ever heard of.
During the big halftime ad break, right? And then that's when they did it. They launched the name. The reaction? Well, it was either stunned silence or absolute searing outrage. Like, personally, I adore it. I mean, it's so tough. iSnack 2.0, what? It's the most ambiguous and confusing name I've ever heard. We can't make fun of something dumb if no one is making dumb things to make fun of. Like, I knew it was going to be history. I remember the day. And the name was so well received. It was so well taken in by the Australian public that September 30th, Kraft announced its death. 4 days in. 4 days. I found this Harvard article. Harvard? Kraft spokesperson Simon Talbot revealed that the name Vegemite Ice Snack 2.0 was chosen based on its personal call to action.
Shut up! Shut up!
Relevance to snacking and clear identification of a new and different Vegemite to the original. Dean Robbins, the 27-year-old web developer who coined it, he just said that it was just a bit of fun. It's like a bit of a meme. It's tongue-in-cheek, right? You know, the i phenomenon. I mean, like iPods were smashing. iMacs,
yeah, at that time,
you know, like
everything.
Hyundai had the
iConsole, iCar.
iLoad. It was annoying. Everyone just put the little I before everything. And the 2.0 was in relation to Web 2.0 because he's a web developer. He just named it after his field of expertise, which he's allowed to do. And yeah, thankfully, the internet wasn't super nasty about it. Oh, that's a lie. They were super nasty about it, where like he actually got threats. Actual threats. I mean, and it's still that way today. Like rampant corruption of big companies and governments and whatnot. We'll worry about it later. Oh, you put a dumb name on a salt and cheese spread? I'm going to assault your family. You wonder why things are the way they are. And this is pre-brain rot days, right? People have always been nuts. There were some fun, wholesome memes though. Like Rove did a skit about it. It's on YouTube still. But was there any good news?
Rove is a name that nobody outside of Australian knows.
To this. Funny enough, sales of Vegemite actually rose afterwards. Bit of a new Coke thing. You know, it got everyone talking about Vegemite. You know, it was national news.
How long did Concord live again? 45 days.
And you know, like...
No, sorry. That's High Guard. 12 days. 9 days? Sorry, what was High... Sorry, High Guard's 45 days. What the fuck was Concord? How long did Concord survive? Concord game. 12 days. Yes, 12 days.
In the end, they didn't commit a crime.
Less than 2 weeks.
They didn't assault, steal, or corrupt anything. They mixed cheese into Vegemite and gave it a dumb name. I mean, compared to, like, today's controversies, where's the real drama? Where's the real drama? And
I'll give you a fun one. I'll give you a fun one. I've shown this one before. We renamed this one to Cheer. Coon does not mean anything in Australia. Not goon, no. This is not a word that means anything in Australia. It's just named after the creator. When the Americans found it, though, they were not happy. No, not the raccoon one, the other one.
Yeah, look, they dumped the name.
The slur.
And then they called it Cheesy Bite Vegemite.
Yeah, much better name.
Fine. That's fine. And it never went away. Ever. This entire time, you could always get iSnack 2.0. And in fact, in February 2022, it was renamed again. They just call it Vegemite and Cheese.
Yep.
If you can't be creative, just be practical. And Kraft doesn't own it anymore. Now it's Bega? I don't know.
Bigger. You fuck off. You know how to. Shut up.
I don't know. Is that a Q or a G? Or...
Shut
see, the camera
up.
doesn't even want to look at it. You know what? I've never tried this stuff. I mean, yes, we are going to open this. This is the real deal.
That is memorabilia.
Ooh, best before 2010. Do you think it's still good? 16 years later?
Probably.
And the way it's...
I don't know. Would the Vegemite would be fine, but I don't know how bad the cheese is.
Oh, it's separating.
Oh.
It's
Okay, maybe
gross.
don't. Maybe don't.
Color-wise, it's actually pretty close. But I've never, ever tried this. I don't know. I don't want cheap cheese mixed into my Vegemite. I'd rather Vegemite and real cheese. Oh, look, they got a Chenmite scroll right on the front. Oh my gosh, they are heavy-handed with this stuff. Maybe it's like really mild. I mean, it was meant to just
Maybe.
be an easier version. Okay.
That does why is it breathing? I don't like that.
Appealing, slightly offensive. That just smells like pure Vegemite. Does it hold the spoon? Not really.
Not as much.
Nah, it's kind of more like peanut butter, only super offensive looking. All right, my first taste of iSnack 2.0. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Funny enough, it still has heaps of the Vegemite punch to it. So if you hate Vegemite, this will not do it for you. And then it's got this cheap cheese twist to it. And now looking at how heavy-handed they're using it there and going, I would not do that. I never thought this product would be for me.
Do it, you pussy.
And I was dead right. Terrifyingly. Oh, look, right out the gates, I'm not tasting this. This is 16-year-old expired cheese paste with ridiculous
cheese
yeast and
is
salt in
concerning.
it. I'm not gonna. I'll give it a good old whiff for you. We can look at the color and see how bad it's gotten. I don't want to do this. Oh, I'd rather the money, mate. Oh, the universe is telling me no.
That's probably the gas escaping that has caused it to expand.
Oh, gosh. Oh, no. The universe is fighting back. It's telling me not to do this. All right, we're gonna go again. Oh, it popped. I got it open. I'm terrified. I've had these for years, guys. I've been sitting on this for a while.
That looks fine.
You know what? Funny enough, it's got the weird bubbles on top that the new one has. If anything, the new one kind of looks more offensive because it actually looks like, like creamy baby poo or something. Frank's made this color once. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's what I expect.
Damn it!
Nope.
No.
That's gonna be there forever now. You're cooked.
Oh, it's runny. Why is it so runny? Oh no, this iPad. Oh, crap.
That's gonna smell forever. You're done.
Oh, it stinks. Oh, gosh, no. Oh, this is the worst. We use this to clean engine bays. I'm so glad garbage time is just next door. Oh, look how clean the iPad's getting. Oh, my God. Oh, I touched it. Oh, this is a nightmare. This is such a big mistake. So, yeah, iSnack 2.0. A product I was never interested in, and then finally got to try, and it was like, yep, I wasn't interested in that. And yeah, it made national news and just distracted us from bigger, more important things, at least for a fortnight or so. One of the Fantastic! It's so runny! And that's it. Thank you so much for suffering through this. Huge thanks to these stinky names right here. They're my big
not subbed
$10
on this
float
channel.
players. Thank you so much. That's how you can support me. You know, I got so much content there. Like, it's over like 1,200 plus videos. So many constantly coming out. Huge back catalog. There is an option just to chuck me $1 just to help
Hey.
out. And my goodness, I really, really appreciate you. Because I'm gonna have to burn this whole set down to get rid of that smell. And so yeah, thanks. You can help me afford a new table. And you know what, mates? I'll see you all next time.
Oh, Frank.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, she spotted the phone. If she spotted the phone, we're in big trouble. No? She's triangulating something. She does this when she's trying to figure out how far away something is. It could be her and Chloe. Like, she loves it in there. Frank, it's hams time. We're having hams time, Frank. Come over here and enjoy hams time. Frank, all you do is sit in that box. You're lucky you're so iridescent. You're lucky.
Oh, that was good. That was a good one. I like that. Snick. Buy myself a pet snake. We actually had a pet snake when I was a kid. Long, long ago. I think we had 2 snakes. We also had rats. At the same time. Rats are actually a really good pet. Snack. Don't eat the snake. Bad idea. I cannot guarantee what the snake... Snake! We need to play Metal Gear. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe that's what we do as our next one. We play Metal Gear.